Good afternoon, Planet Earthgate TV. And now for the show.
We got a plethora of questions. There's
Plethora
gonna
of
be.
segments.
What do we got? Segments. We got. Huh?
This pod might make you smarter.
I think it will.
Right?
We got stuff in our pockets.
I know. Anyway, Dom, shall we jump into it?
Jump into it.
All right, cool.
Let's see.
All right, we've got a question. Would you rather always have to wear wet socks or have a pebble in your shoe that you could never remove?
Wow. What type of an evil person even puts together this type of predicament? Wow. I got to admit, now, I got a lot of experience in both these worlds. As some of you know, I used to wash cars for a living.
That's right.
Always had wet feet. Dog walker in New York. Feet were wet. Wet feet you could kind of forget about. Honestly.
They get a little itchy, though.
There's long-term damage now.
Like the fungus aspect.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to see my toenails. But a pebble, I can't do. Listen, I don't know what it is. Maybe because the city, I always have a pebble in my shoe.
Same.
I'm always stuck. And I leave my shoes untied.
Oh, my goodness. Or have you ever dropped something in your room and then it ends up in your shoe? Like, I'll be walking and I'm like, what in the world is in my shoe? And then I'll pull it out. I'm like, a rose quartz crystal? How do I have a crystal in my shoe? Like,
pack of Band-Aids.
Yeah, exactly. Oh
And make sure you're staying close to the mic just in case. We'll see.
Yes.
But you never know with
and
these
you know
things.
what? If you have a pebble in your shoe, it can mess up your actual bone structure.
Wow.
Because if you think about it, all right, so I taught Pilates for those of you who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And, we would...
And try to keep it
Ooh,
not too far. We don't
yes.
want to lose the sound.
Valid. So I would teach Pilates, and we'd see a lot of people who had injuries.
Yeah.
And they compensate on the other side, but now they're in Pilates to straighten out that side, so they're constantly...
the limping with a bad knee.
Limping with the bad knee, then you're building up the other knee more, and you're botching your thing up. So your joints, not your thing, but
Yeah.
joints are a thing.
It is a thing, yeah.
Person playing now.
Oh,
okay.
I know all about
But
that.
The pebble in your shoe would mess up your long-term damage on your bones, but then the wet socks could do long-term damage on your skin, building fungus in athlete's foot.
See, the cool thing is when you got pebble in your shoe, though,
Yeah.
you can have a little limp going. People might feel bad for you.
Right, I could see that.
You might not get charged for certain things. If you got wet feet, people hate you.
Because it smells too.
Yeah.
Pebble in the shoe does not reek.
People can't even come over my house with their feet are wet. They take their socks off.
Yeah.
The whole day's ruined. You're out of my apartment. Feet are too wet.
Have you ever went on a log flume in an
A what?
amusement? A log flume in an amusement park?
No.
Oh, have you been to Six Flags?
Yeah.
You know the log. You know what the log flume is?
No.
All right, so the log flume's like a little ride that's shaped in the shape of a log,
Ooh.
and it goes down a water.
Wow.
The thing is, they make the final drop this big splash, and then you're walking around with wet socks, wet underwear. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so-
When I'm Six Flags,
Yeah.
I'm not wearing underwear. I'm not wearing socks. I'm in
It's a little breeze.
flip-flops, shorts.
Okay.
I'm on vacation.
Right. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the pebble though, I don't know. Personally, I think I'd have to go. I almost would go with the pebble in my shoe.
Over the wet
'Cause I
feet.
just can't stand wet feet, and then my skin.
The irreversible damage, I got to admit, you get those white toenails. And doctors don't even know. I used to wash cars. Even doctors are stumped with the white toenail. I feel like it's something.
Stumped with the stump.
You see these older people. You ever see their toenails?
Oh, my dad.
And
Yeah.
they're probably destroyed. It's before people knew about medical. Like
No,
these
you're
old
right.
school cats, they would be like,
Yeah.
no,
They
you
got
know.
the green curl toenail.
Yeah, or it's just all white,
Yeah.
or it's not even there. You ever see that?
I have seen that, yeah. And
Yeah.
then you got to go to a podiatrist, some people, to get their toenails clipped.
I've been going through this for a year. I have
Wow.
a slight, not to be disgusting.
No.
I used to wash cars. I got
Yeah.
a slight toenail issue. And they're like,
Wow.
listen, just
What do
we'd
you mean
have
slight?
to remove it. Well, it's like I
Okay,
keep
it's
doing the
not
old school.
major.
Even the doctor, the home remedy, the doctor leveled with me. He goes, yeah. He goes, listen, those home remedies, those work. He's like, just it's gonna take a year. Soak your foot in baking soda every night for 40
Wow.
minutes. I'm just like, dude, what's the other alternative? He's like, get rid of the toenail.
Oh.
He's like, it's one less to clip.
Now, would it grow back?
No, you'd never have a toenail again.
Oh.
And I'm not
No,
married yet.
Toenails were like teeth. Like you get a baby teeth.
Wow.
And then, I don't know though, because I remember slamming my thumbnail in the car door, and it grew back, but I also was a kid.
He said
So is
he'd
it
go
like
in
that?
there and remove it.
Wow. You
He
need a
said the skin will
toenail.
harden up.
We have to verify this. Hold on.
Yeah,
Give
how
me-
many women would date a man with 9 toenails? 10 toes. Would it bother you? Would you settle down with a man if he was missing a toenail?
Hold on. Do toenails grow back? Yeah, I mean, look, it's the heart that counts, not the toenail. You know?
Yeah.
If you got a good mind and a heart, we can work with
Good
that.
body.
Toenails grow back after they separate from the nail bed, but it can take 18 months. So the time it takes for a toenail to grow back depends on the cause and the size of the lost toenail.
Wow.
Wow, but you could get an infection pretty easy. So I'm glad your doctor advised you against the toenail removal.
Well, he gave me pills, and I put them on me for 6 months, and it was gone. And I said, I thank God this is gone.
Was
And
it
then it
fungus
comes
thing?
back. I guess an infected toenail, I guess. And then it comes back. I've been, I don't know. I put some medicine on there. I took the pills. You can't take the pills so often because they mess up your liver. It's like I should just cut it off. It's been a year.
The antibiotics, they make you sicker.
And when you talk to these older comics, like guy comics, I bring it up, and they go, "Nah, dude, just have them cut it off. It's all part of growing up." I didn't know it's such a common thing.
Growing a toe.
Yeah.
Growing up.
I guess men's feet don't matter. You're not gonna ever look at it.
No, they don't. They really.
Do girls like men's feet?
I don't like the foot fetish thing. I don't get it. Like I'm always like, if a dude is licking your toes and then they lick your mouth, you're licking your own feet.
You're gonna get a bunion on your lip.
Exactly. You're gonna get a corn on your lip.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
let alone, it's like go brush your teeth.
I don't even like seeing guys' feet, like the flip flop thing. I don't want to see a guy's foot. I feel like guys' feet,
Okay.
that should be in the darkness somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a sandal's okay.
If it covers the toe, though.
Guys deserve to have a little air on their feet too. But yeah, the thong flip flop.
That's a different thing. I don't like it.
Right?
Am I weird? I'm like, dude, you're gonna force me to look at a man's foot now?
Look, I don't mind if I like the person. I don't care about none of that. But objectively, looking at strangers, that's the thing. If I like you, if you're in my circle, I really don't care,
Right.
Whatever. But, like, if it's just objectively looking at a strange man's toenails curling with
Right.
the thong, I'm like, I just look away. I'm just like, okay.
I mean, and the
But
only time it bothers
You don't
me,
want to look at my toenails, so I can't talk. I cannot talk.
it bothers me in the summer when I'm eating or
Yeah.
when I fly, and you just see that.
Oh, yeah, when you fly, because the people with the flip-flops, they're
Right.
always twinkling their toes.
Right, they got the wiggling on.
What are they? And they always twinkle it off the footrest.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I know,
don't
it's the
wanna-
worst.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
something for you guys to just think
Yeah.
about.
All right, so now, moving on to... We have Planet Earth Trivia Showdown. Are you ready, Dom?
I am ready, as ready as I'm gonna be.
Okay, let's see if we can stomp Dom. Stomp.
And stomp me out. Well, I already did. You don't see the black eye.
Malapropism. Stomp.
Yeah.
Stomp.
It shouldn't
Anyway,
be too hard to
disregard
stump me.
all. Disregard. Stump. Let's see if we can stump you. Okay, Dominic.
Yes.
Which country has the most natural lakes?
When you said the word country, I'm already losing, but let's try it.
Oh, no.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, we got this. Okay. Is it A, Canada, B, Brazil, C, Russia, or D, United States?
If I had to guess, I would have to say United States. There's lakes everywhere. Well, I don't know what
That
Brazil
is
looks like.
true.
I'd say no to Canada because Canada, there's no lakes out there.
I don't know either, but I Googled the answer, so I couldn't honestly.
Okay.
answer
Well,
that.
I mean, there's a
I
lot
get
of
it.
lakes in the United
Yeah.
States.
I mean,
I'm going
and
with
the
Brazil.
lakes.
I'm going Brazil.
Okay. Well, guys, take a minute to answer at home and over the radio if you're listening. The answer is Canada.
What?
Canada. I didn't know
Wow.
that.
I couldn't
Yeah.
have been more wrong.
See, we're educated. You know, you learn something new.
Yeah, how about that? Now you
So-
guys got something to talk
Yeah,
about
around
the water fountain.
Cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me
around
and
the
you've been
water
hanging out too
fountain.
long. How'd you know what I was gonna say?
Oh, I don't know.
We're in sync.
Brain synced. Yeah.
All right, trivia was cool.
Yeah. All right. Should we do one more?
Yeah.
All right. Which country, or do you want to do the next one?
Actually,
Go ahead.
yeah, let me find one.
All right.
I
did
just
not
don't
look
wanna
at the
cheat,
answer.
though.
I did not look at the
Oh,
answer.
okay, I see where you have it. Okay, I'm just gonna randomly. Okay, let's see. Oh, which is the only continent without my trivia to me is reading a word with more than 7 letters. It's like, did you read that right? Continent, where'd it go? Which is the only continent? Wait, we already just did continent. Oh wait, they're all. Which? Oh wait, what is the? Oh my God, I know this.
Okay,
Wait, I can't pick
okay.
one that I know. Okay, no, because then we could talk about what's the smallest country. Wait, is that what it is? Hold on, what is the smallest country in the world by land area? I know.
What are the options?
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Here, let's see if you know this.
Okay. Oh my
Okay,
God.
we got
Okay.
Monaco. Wait, I'm so dumb, you guys.
No.
Is it Monaco? What is it? Monaca? And then we got Vatican City,
Monaco.
Vatican City, San Marino, and wow, Liechtenstein.
Never in my life heard of it.
Liechtenstein? Is it
Let's
Liechtenstein? Liechtenstein?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you hate me that I can't read?
I honestly can't read either. I don't know. You know, I can't even spell. Like,
Wow.
You know,
Okay.
I need to. You know, yeah. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with Vatican City.
Yep, it is. It's Vatican City.
Really?
I was there.
All
We could
right.
post some pictures for the pod, maybe.
Wow.
I was there. It's also the richest country in the world. It's the
Oh.
smallest and the richest.
Now, what's a typical work day like? Right? Because I think in, like, you know, the work life is pro work life balance, right?
Yeah, over
So if
there.
you're the richest city, and you work not that much. Let's adopt it.
Yeah, I would say you don't see a lot of work. There's like guards that watch the city. It's surrounded by gates and stuff, and you got to
Wow.
go through
That's
and
a good job. You know, just
Yeah.
like act tough.
small
sit,
city.
you know,
Border
yeah.
patrol,
Are you
basically,
allowed
for
to be on your
Vatican
phone and
City.
scroll?
I don't think so. Going through Border
Ooh,
Patrol, I
there's
don't think
this
you.
raw
You know,
dog in
Border
it.
Patrol people are
Yeah.
the people that couldn't become cops, I feel like. And they're
Yeah.
always putting you through that little extra. It's like, just
Yeah.
let me get back into America.
I mean, yeah.
They always got the little questions. When I go
Right.
through, oh, so you're a comedian? I already know what's coming. Tell me a joke.
They do
Yeah,
that.
every single time.
Oh, I mean, like, also, why do these people have the authority to throw you in the little room?
Right.
Right? What is that little room
Exactly.
called? What is that called?
And they scare you with it because it's right behind
scary.
them.
Yeah.
There's the door, and you see the window,
There's
and
not,
you know.
It should be based off facts, but I feel like
Yeah.
they at any moment could just send you in the
And they really
little
could.
room.
The
Yeah.
little room. And then you're
Yeah,
just in
whatever
there. Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
you're right.
goodness.
That's the only reason that we respect those people is because of that room. Honestly. They don't have a
Oh.
gun. It's the room. They
Jeez.
should put a little picture of the room up on their waist belt.
Well, and it's expensive too to like have to rearrange your travel plans if you're staying another night.
Right.
in the
That's how they
room.
know they got you. And you know who else got you like that? Those TSA agents. They could just put you on the no-fly list. You could
Yeah,
be donezo.
I mean, I guess it's based on some sort of like perimeters, right?
I mean, you would think, but they
Right.
just make up the rules as
Good
they go.
afternoon, planet Earth.
For
From
those of you who don't know, we now have a new member to the Good Afternoon Planet Earth team.
When do
We
I get my
have
paycheck?
an extraterrestrial correspondent
Yeah.
reporting today
Yep.
from Venus.
It's Mercury.
So, Halabob, he emailed us, Dominic, and he wanted to know, okay? He was curious. He wanted to know, what is people's obsession with reality television? He was like, what's the deal? Like, why are Earthlings so obsessed with reality television?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And you know, it's taken over. Now, I don't know if it's that it's got to be they're obsessed with it over the networks you would think are maybe like, oh, this is easier, but it's not.
Reality TV?
I used to when I was in a relationship. That's more of a relationship type of thing.
Or it's more, I don't know, like, is it more of a female kind of thing?
It could be, yeah.
Because, yeah.
Do you watch those dating shows?
So, all right, yes and no. During the pandemic, all right, I didn't like them, but then during the pandemic, I got into them. And it became a thing to just have in the background. Like, I never in my life would watch reality TV raw dogging it, like, without a computer. Like,
yeah.
If I'm watching it, I got my computer and a to-do list. And I'm like,
some Legos doing something.
Yeah, researching like doctors who take my insurance. You know what I mean? It would never be because the thing is, some of these reality shows are over an hour long.
Right.
My friend Blaine, shout out Blaine, got me into Love Island recently, and it was our bonding thing. Blaine, was like, "Oh my goodness, let's watch Love Island." So it was a nice camaraderie.
Yeah, I watched about 11 hours of that one night with the girl.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice because it's so absurd, some of these things. But I think there is something so human sometimes watching it. Like, for example, you see, all right, here's a lesson I learned from watching The Real Housewives, is that never put people's name in your mouth. Because that'll stir up trouble. Because you'll see, like, on The Real Housewives, somebody being like, oh, yeah, Courtney said this about Tom. And then the lady will be like, Courtney said that about Tom?
Yeah.
And then it becomes a huge thing when really she was just saying a fact that happened.
Right.
But it's like, you said this, and
it's
then
how they say it. Did you hear what Courtney said?
So I learned a life lesson. I aim when people start talking about people. It's not easy because sometimes that's the thing. If you like dig into it,
right?
Ooh,
you got to make a fake name,
yeah.
But you get enough in there, they'll know who you're talking about.
Well, yeah, and it's just never good. It puts you in a very dangerous situation at liability for like gossip. So, anyway, I learned my lesson. I'm like, just from watching these Real Housewives shows, I leave people's name out of my mouth if I remember to.
Put some respect on the name. My nun used to tell me silence is golden.
Yes.
I don't know.
It really is. You don't want to gossip.
And that's all those shows are, though. I think
that's all it is.
Those reality shows are teaching people that.
Exactly. Do you like gossip?
I mean, it's just one of those things that feels good to do sometimes. Yeah. But I'm starting to stay away from it.
The older I get and the more like things I got going on,
right?
I'm learning gossip has no place for growth.
And you know what it is? It's when you don't have shit going on is when you gossip. The people that are bored, they always go, hey, did you see what Mike's doing? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
He's driving a truck now. What's that about?
Right. Take that energy and put it in yourself. Put it in your hobbies or whatever.
I think the way reality TV is going now, it's making dating hard because I feel like, first off, I don't know guys that watch the show, but girls watch it a lot. And now it's like you go out to eat, it's always they want some drama. They're stirring it up with their friends.
You're right. Some people are like that. And the moment you see it, you can go the other way because there are people who feed off drama. And I had to learn that. Like, you got to just cut it off.
Right.
Because you're right. Like, I actually stopped watching those dating shows because some of it was giving me anxiety because it's a lie about, like, it's like, he's a blah and she's a blah. And it's like, actually, there are some pretty cool people out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there are good-hearted people, but it makes us insecure. Like,
Yeah, it does.
It's like, don't even watch it.
Well, then the first dating shows were like they were casting like supermodels. You could tell it's like there's no way that this person has a problem dating. And then they started making it more real.
Insides,
Well,
you know?
true that. But I like how they made it more realistic to show like, hey, it's okay to be a normal person on TV. I like that about the dating shows.
Yeah.
You see they got like Big Ed. Did you see him? He's got no neck.
Wait, oh my gosh. I heard of. Now, TikTok will call people out. I saw some things about, I don't even know. I'm
What,
not
Big
certain,
Ed out there?
No, I'm not certain.
Okay.
I know nothing.
Big Ed's a player, huh?
Yeah, so, Holabab, I hope that answered your question. So, in summary, I guess, like, gives them something to do, something to feel less alone, and maybe, like, to feel real, like you can connect about the human experience.
Yeah.
But some of those reality shows are scripted. I know that because I've worked in production before.
And some are actors.
100%, yeah. So
I think what keeps me watching them is the fact you don't know what's going to happen next. Even though it's still like scripted, it's like not like a TV show. Like if you go watch Frasier, something's going to happen in there.
yeah.
There's going to be a problem. Maybe people got burned out with network TV. But those streaming shows, I don't know. I'm telling you, my ex was hooked on the streaming shows. I mean, I just can't watch TV that long. We would watch 10 hours of TV.
Wow.
And just lay in a bed and just watch 10 hours of it.
No, because how did you feel, though?
Sad, miserable, like my
can't be
life's
productive
passing me
human
by.
in society.
I was feeling bad for her, too. I'm like, babe, this is what you want to do?
Right.
She's like, yeah, I like it.
Now, did she like museum? Like, did she work a bunch and she just needed to turn her brain off?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Maybe there's something like that,
Yeah. Some people are homebodies. They're too beat. You work all day. You're doing a ton. You're up here doing a shitload of stuff. Improv, sketch, you're podcasting.
Day job, night job.
Yeah. Yeah. You got like 7 jobs now.
I mean, you got it to survive.
You wear a lot of hats now, Amy.
Oh, too many. Well, he's on a cruise every day.
Yeah, I'm going, leaving.
Hey, I'm in Iceland.
Right.
Hey, I'm in the Bahamas. Hey, I'm
going,
in Alaska.
Going to Rome. I can't wait. Greece.
That's cool.
We'll have some stuff to talk about. Take some pictures.
Oh, yeah, take some pictures.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. All right, and what do you guys think out there? Comment below. Help Holabab
Right.
out,
And we'll talk to you guys, too. I don't know. We didn't discuss this, but I wouldn't mind talking. Yeah. We'll talk to the fans.
Yeah.
Hit us up. Do you got any trivia? What would you like us to discuss?
Exactly. You have any debatable questions in life or advice you need? Please comment it in the comments, and we got you.
And this is our second podcast, right? This is since we restarted it, all new equipment, all new background, all new stuff. We'll say this is the first one. So this is like
the first official one.
First official Good Afternoon Planet Earth. And, I was going to say, so that's what you could expect. We'll have some trivia, get some questions answered.
And one last segment. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Honoring a human.
I forgot all about this
Planet
segment.
Earth. So we just want to take a moment and just honor a random human being on planet Earth.
I say, who should we do? Do they have to be on planet Earth right now?
No. They could have been here, like, years ago. But we're here to honor Marie Curie.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So let's see who that is. Look, I love that this is happening. Hold on. We'll get the New Balance on it.
Okay, so Marie Curie, I remember reading about her in school.
Yeah, I might be able to. I'm getting flexible. Okay. It sounds familiar.
All right, so here we go. Marie Curie, born in Warsaw, Poland, 1867.
Wow.
Okay, she moved to Paris. Okay, anyway, she earned a degree in physics and mathematics. Early academic journey marked by perseverance and dedicated, despite her challenges as a woman in science. Okay.
She did science?
Yeah, so Curie, along with her husband, Pierre. What's up, Pierre?
Oh, she got a winner.
Pierre.
Yeah.
Jean
pousse le toit.
Work
yeah,
with
smell good.
Discovered the element polonium and radium. Her pioneering work in radioactivity, a term she coined, was crucial to the development of X-ray technology. Her discoveries laid the
What?
foundation for many advances in medical and scientific fields. All right, so she did so much. You know, she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in Physics 1983, shared with her hubby, Pierre. What's up, Pierre? And anyway, for their joint research on radiation.
Wow, for cancer treatment also.
Wow.
Not just the X-ray machines at the.
Yeah, she did way more than that. You know, she led to the development of cancer treatments using radiation therapy. And during World War I, she helped establish mobile X-ray units called Little Curies, which were used to assist injured soldiers in battlefields.
Does it say what year she was around?
Let's see. So she was born. Oh, let's see.
I feel like World War I was
Guys,
the 1800s or no?
The early 1900s. Wow. So.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
She was born a long time ago.
We did so much research, we lost it. But yeah. So 1860.
Wow. What?
Dang.
Created the X-ray machine. How come people
Yeah.
look? I feel like I need to do something with my life.
You are.
I haven't invented an X-ray machine yet.
No, that's okay. But you're inventing like sketches.
You know what
that
I
are
wanna-
breaking TikTok algorithms.
I bet you a great invention would be
What?
an app for girls that friend zone guys. They should put them all in that app.
Okay, hold on. So an app that friend zone.
Like, say you have some guys that you strictly you friend zoned them.
Yeah.
You could be like, hey, listen, I just want to put you in this app. You have to suggest it. Almost like those dating apps like Rye, how you need
So
to.
it's like a vetted.
You need a vetted girl to be like, this is a good friend zone guy. And it's like for
Wow.
girls that want a guy in the friend zone.
Actually, I heard they're doing parties. Actually, like I saw on TikTok, some people are doing vetted friend parties where
Wow.
they bring a good guy to the
Yeah.
party, and you know, ooh, someone's cooking Italian.
Yeah, they are. I want some Italian.
Ooh,
That smells great. Restaurant Row, baby.
that sounds amazing.
Reporting to you from Restaurant Row.
Woo! Yes. Oh my goodness.
Is my mic on? Yeah. Okay, that would have been terrible.
So pumped to be doing this podcast again.
Me too.
Everybody, please also like us on Apple. Please help our
Ouch.
reviews. You know, help us with the algorithm. Follow our YouTube channel, Good Afternoon Planet Earth, Instagram.
Yeah. Instagram, YouTube. We'll be putting there'll be full length every week. We're gonna do an episode a week.
Every week. Easy.
Every week episode. So
Yeah.
Good Afternoon Planet Earth, baby. Gape TV. I love it. So yeah, guys, and we're not letting you down this time, right? We're not gonna let them down.
We
We're gonna
didn't
stick
let
to.
them down last time.
No, we didn't. We had a lot in the way. Pandemic,
you know,
world was
You
ending.
gotta work.
I was fighting a couple felony charges, but now that we got that all out, I'm joking.
No, I had to feed
No.
myself. you
Yeah, we
know?
had to live life a little
Yeah,
bit,
we
you
live
know.
life a little.
But no, we're gonna be doing more of these, so this is cool.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Well, you're all amazing gapers.
I love it. No, I love that. This is why I love Amy.
We reinvented.
Yes.
All right. So like when we started,
Gapers.
we didn't know what gape is, and everybody, I'd be like, yeah, we're Gape TV, and people would be like, do you know what
Gapers.
gape means?
Oh my God.
We're like, I don't know. It sounds cool. And then like I just refused to look it up until we saw the actual meaning. We're like, love it. Let's do it.
Honestly, I know this podcast is gonna be great
Yes.
because we have you
wanna
on
make
it.
great for you.
But
We're
you
just
just I
putting
almost
on it.
lost it when you said the little room earlier in the
Oh my
podcast.
God.
That is so Amy humor.
No,
That
no,
is
but
so
that-
funny.
That you brought it up though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All right, gapers. Well, and future gapers. We hope that you enjoy our show.
Yes, you're all amazing. Thank you for watching.